Asia Wilson. WNBA player, Asia Wilson. WNBA star, Asia Wilson. Let's look at these. Let's look at these stats. Drafted first overall by the Las Vegas Aces. Her career debut, double-double, 14 and 10. On June 12th, 2018, Wilson scored a career high of 35 points along with 13 rebounds in a 1-on-1 92 overtime victory against the Indiana Fever, becoming the second rookie in league history to score 35 points and grab 10 rebounds. College AP Player of the Year, 3-time first team All-American, 4-time first team All-SEC, SEC Freshman of the Year. I mean, just awards after awards after awards, honors after honor after honor. Asia, you are an amazing female basketball player. Amazing basketball player. Just all together, like, you are. I got one thing to say to you, Asia. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Shut up. Stop talking about the imaginary wage gap between men and women. Stop talking about that. And you might be like, oh, Chris, you just flipped. What are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. Asia Wilson tweets out, I guess, disdain for the NBA or just the organization as a whole about the pay gap between men and women because of LeBron James' $154 million contract. This is LeBron James. And she's talking about the pay gap on some Monique type shit. So I'm wondering, I sit back and think, I sit back and look at it because I don't pay attention to the WNBA. Not many people do. And I'm just one of the people that's willing to admit it. And we all know that they don't make as much as the men because they don't generate the type of revenue the men do. And they're actually, fun fact, they are actually generating more revenue than the NBA did when the NBA was at this point in its lifespan. Because the NBA is about 50 years older than the WNBA. And when the NBA was at the year mark that the WNBA was, they were actually making less. So I don't know why the WNBA wants to move faster than the NBA moved to where they want to get way more money way quicker. But let's look at this. WNBA business. Oh, excuse me, guys. The WNBA did not start out able to support itself. During the mid-2000s, the NBA spent more than $10 million per year to keep the WNBA financially solvent. Spent more than $10 million per year to keep the WNBA financially solvent. Solvent. Having assets in excess of liabilities. Able to pay one's debts. They talk about the NBA. They talk about the pay gap. You complain about the pay gap. When in actuality, if this wasn't a female league, it would have been gotten dissolved. The NBA would have gotten rid of it. They would have said, this is not making us any money, so we're not going to keep doing it. But because it's a female league and they're scared of backlash, this league is still going. This league is still going. Okay. The league. Okay, let's read more about this. In 2007, teams were estimated to be losing $1.5 million to $2 million per year. You complain about it. This was just in 2007, but you say, oh, that's oh my God, that's 11 years ago. The league had begun to do better financially in recent years. In December 2010, Donna Orender said that the league had its first ever cash flow positive team, Connecticut Sun, in the 2010 season. In 2011, 3 teams were profitable, and in 2013, 6 of the league's 12 teams returned to profit. And that's still like that. They actually had a worse season last year than they've had in a long time financially. Not last year, I'm sorry, 2 years ago. But you complain about a pay gap. Your league is not making money. This is not anything political. This is not about a gender gap that does not exist. You know what a gender gap is? If Martha does the same thing as Mark and gets the same production as Mark, but Mark gets paid more because he's a man, that's a gender gap. What you're doing is you're saying, look, our league doesn't make that much money, but we still want to get paid more. Please shovel more money into us that you know you're not going to get a return on, so we can get paid more. You're not for the betterment of your league. You're not. Because if you were, you wouldn't be bringing up $154 million as a freaking gender gap. And then somebody commented, well, LeBron James is 1,000 times better than you. And she said, and she replies, oh, this guy's on the bench that make more than us. The guys on the bench can outplay you. I'm sorry. You can take a guy at the bottom of the bench, he will be a star in the WNBA, which doesn't say much. It's a female league. But I'm just speaking to the nonsense that you just said. This is what I don't understand. And it's all about selfishness, because if all you guys get paid millions and millions of dollars, your league is going to be bankrupt. That's what it is. The NBA is already shoveling money to keep your league afloat. And now everybody wants to make 100 times more. Literally 100 times more. Literally. So you can bankrupt the league. And the fact that you don't get 50% of the revenue is not the NBA's fault. That is your Players Association fault. How about, like the NBA has done, like the NFL has done, like Major League Baseball has done, if you don't feel like you're getting enough of the revenue, go on strike. LeBron James, the NBA has nothing to do with the fact that you don't get 50% of the revenue. Your Players Association, you know, you guys meet every so often. All the people that are on the committee sitting there, you guys talk about your teammates, your co-workers, your sisters in this league. Say, hey, this is what is okay with us. Look to your left and look to your right. Don't look at the NBA for because you're not getting the revenue. I just don't understand. Like, stop complaining. Stop. Asia Wilson, shut the hell up. Skylar Diggins, shut up. You guys are not making money. You're not profitable. The NBA is not even getting a return. How about pay the NBA back before you start asking for more money? All of you only half your teams are profitable. The league as a whole is not profitable. You don't fill seats. The arenas are not filled. You only have 12 teams, and they market you guys. This bullshit about they're not getting marketed is insane, because when the playoffs started and the beginning of the WNBA season was coming after the finals, every single commercial break there was a WNBA commercial. Steph Curry talking about, oh, I watched the WNBA. I actually learned a lot from them. Steph Curry, you can shut up too. I actually learned a lot from them. Every single commercial break, the WNBA has a commercial. It's not marketing. It's not the fact that people are sexist, because women don't watch your league either. It's just statistic based. When you think about the majority of the women in this country don't watch basketball, period. They watch football, if you want to get really technical. So let's stop the complaining. Let's stop saying we're not being marketed. This is not happening. That is not happening. Look, you guys don't dunk. You guys don't, you don't see any great feats of athleticism. You don't. I don't see any of your merchandise in stores, in the mall, anywhere. I don't get it. I have gotten offers for more free WNBA tickets than I can think of. Floor seats cost about $300. But you don't want that to go up. You don't want the prices of your tickets to go up. The prices of concessions to go up. The prices of jersey to go up. This money has to come from somewhere. The NBA, they already put $10 million into you a year, probably even more now, to keep you afloat. They're not gonna quadruple that and not raise any prices. This is still a business. If you want to make more money, you're just gonna have to go play overseas. I work at the post office. I wish I made $100,000 delivering mail. But you know what? People are not going to go outside and watch me go door to door putting mail in mailboxes. Talking about, oh man, look how he puts that mail in there. That is awesome. That's just not reality. So can we please cut the bullshit? Please. Just please. Please, please. I didn't want to make the video to seem sexist or anything like that, but Asia Wilson, just be quiet. You sound ridiculous. Skylar Diggins, be quiet.